Hi, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Malin Havefjell, and in this video, we're going to talk about, and I'm going to give you at the end of this video my recommendations for what I think you would be happy with if you make your own bookkeeping. I get a lot of questions regarding what kind of things do I actually need to have to be able to fulfill my duties as a company owner here in Sweden, according if we look at the bookkeeping law, Bookkeeping Act. And there actually are some ways that you can get this really cheap. And the cheapest one, I would say, is to do bookkeeping manually. You're not allowed to actually just print out pages or do it in an Excel spreadsheet. You need to have some kind of that it's fixed together, and because that is the reason for that is that you're not allowed to erase things without anyone noticing. So I went to the bookstore and I bought what I think is the basic things that you need to have to be able to do your bookkeeping and fulfill that responsibilities that you have. First of all, you need to have like pen that's non-erasable. And then you need to have some kind of diary. And this diary will be in a lot of different columns. So here we will explain what we have bought and what we have sold. And for each line here, we will explain there will be one transaction. And on that line, we then will explain where did the money come from and where did they end up, or what did we sell, or yeah, things like that. So this diary, this journal will be the information of what you have been doing in your company. So this is like the basic. So pencil and a diary. That is what you really need to have. So this diary can be sort of your software as well, if you prefer to do it in a computer. Then, except this, I would recommend you to also buy receipts where you can write what you have sold and give to your clients, your customers. And then you need to save a copy for yourself that you will keep in your bookkeeping. So this is what you give to your customers. This can also be an invoice. You don't need to buy the big ones as long as you write who the buyer is in this, then it will be receipt, an invoice, sorry. And then I would actually also, for your bookkeeping, buy this kind of bookkeeping orders, where when you don't have an invoice or a receipt, then when you have bought something or you have moved money, you need to have some kind of explanation why you moved money, well, you transferred money or you withdraw money. Then you need to have some kind of explanation with a document with that one. And then you can buy one of these where you just write for yourself why you move the money around. And of course, you also need to have, when you buy something, let's say you have, oops, let's say, sorry, let's say that you have bought some ads on Meta for Facebook or Instagram, then you need to have the invoice from them explaining what you purchased. And finally, you put all these papers in some kind of, so you save them all. So for this, all these things that I would say is the basic thing, that if you have all this, then you have fulfilled all your duties according to the law, and you will have all that you need. For this, I paid around 350 Swedish kronor at a bookstore. So that is the cheapest way of getting around. And then when you have all this, of course, you need to learn how to use this and how to add the information in the journal. So would I recommend this? Well, maybe not to everyone. I would recommend to you do this manually if you have a really small company. If you have a limited company, I would surely not recommend you to do it this way. Remember just to save everything. save all the documents. And when it's time to do the VAT return, you just summarize all the things that you have written in this journal. If you want to make this a little bit easier, then I suggest you do it in a software instead, because the software will be more like a very more like a calculator for you. So everything will be summarized for you in that, and it will be easy for you to file the VAT return. But if you don't have so many things, and well, if you don't have so many things, then you probably are not earning the high amounts in your company, and you want to keep administration fees as low as possible, then I say go with the manually and just learn how to use this one. In another video, I will test around the softwares that are free on the market right now, and I will see which one I recommend. So stay for that video as well. But my recommendation to use the manually bookkeeping are for those who run a sole trader and are small. If you have this sole trader business like a side business of your, then I think you can be happy just doing this manually. So for, well, around 350 Swedish kronor, you can just manage this with one. See you in the next video. Bye.